Greetings, peers and queers. Welcome back to another episode of Monday through Friday. My name is JC, and on today's episode, I stumbled across 3 videos that have come out in the past week or so. I just really wanted to share them here on this channel with you. Before we even get started, before I show you these videos, do keep in mind that I understand my own personal bias. I also understand the algorithm. And through my own choices, what I've interacted with, what I've commented on, I know that anything far left gets sent for me to watch, becomes rated for you. Very rarely do I get anything moderate or leaning to the right. But if it's far left, the internet shows it to me. The first one of these videos that I want to share with you today comes from the YouTube channel Jack Cocchiarella. I hope I'm saying that right. And this was an interview that he had with Texas Representative Greg Casar.
If we want to beat back the most entitled and corrupt administration in American history, then I think Democrats need to just draw a very strong contrast with that. Democrats should be against allowing billionaires with their own conflicts of interest to serve in our administrations. So I'm really pushing for part of the new Democratic platform to include banning super PACs, ending Citizens United, ending corporate money in our politics, and getting rid of these super PACs, because I think that if we want to inspire that next generation of voters, they've got to see that Democrats are willing to call out big money on the Republican side, but that we're also willing to pass the kinds of laws that get big money out of the Democratic Party as well.
What does a Democratic majority in Congress do to change the way that we're perceived and actually make big structural change that people can then get on board with?
I think we need simple concepts that we can deliver on immediately, like make Jeff Bezos and Elon Musk pay the same tax rate into Social Security as you, me, firefighters, and teachers do. And in one day, if you have them do that, in one day, you would pull every senior in this country out of poverty, protect Social Security for generations, and greatly expand Social Security and put money in young people's pockets, because Social Security just isn't enough. You could do that quickly. And that's the kind of immediate use of power that we need to use. That you could call that progressive, or you could call it something else. I don't care. It's just about delivering in a way that makes sense to everybody, instead of thinking, oh, our childcare program, we're going to have vouchers that run through states if you qualify at a certain income. People just say, screw that. I can't even understand that. We've got to be able to deliver in big ways to break through the propaganda.
Mind you that this was a snippet of that video. I have shortened it for time, but this is generally what was being said, that we the people need to see some action from the Democrats and from the left, where they cut ties with billionaires and stop letting wealth and corporations influence politics. Our democracy really should be of the people, by the people, for the people. Us, the people, need to be supported here. And when you put us up against these corporations and wealthy donors, our voices tend to get lost. Here we are asking for things to simply make our lives a little bit better. Human needs that should be met, and in many other countries around the world are being met, but for some reason, just not happening here in the good US of A. But things like universal health care, taking care of the needy, not continuing to take away basic human rights or rights that were guaranteed to us within the Constitution. The next video that I want to share with you and I want to talk about is from a YouTube channel called Black, Green, Red.
Obviously, the left ideology is based on the class struggle. The proletariat, also known as the working class, comes in all colors, genders, and sexualities. So these differences at the end of the day shouldn't matter, but they do. Because the social construct of whiteness deemed us as inferior and non-human, the Black Panthers viewed the plight of Black people in America not just through a Marxist lens, but through their very own Black lens as well. Any movement like that isn't actively anti-racist is bullshit. We, as the Black working class, don't have the privilege to pick and choose when to combat white supremacy or when to combat late-stage capitalism. We have to fight both at the same time every waking moment. I think an organization committed to acknowledging this and leading the charge would benefit everyone. They would also have enough influence to keep these white leftist organizations accountable for any enabling or ignoring of racial issues. It's going to take diverse leadership of the working class to mobilize the diverse working class.
This was a video that Black Green Red had made recently, within the past 2 weeks, where he was talking about the Black Panther Party won't be coming back, but something else better should. They contributed to their community through such acts as holding free breakfasts, open to the public for kids, and also watching the police, making sure that the police weren't enacting any violence towards others, specifically towards Black people. This was, after all, the 1960s. Safety in numbers, vigilance, a lot more eyes, and a show of solidarity. A show of, hey, we're not just hiding in the shadows, here we are. And lastly, that brings me to this video. This one's different because it's a music video. This one I'm not going to edit. I'm just going to share it with you right now in its entirety because it's a sick music video. It's an amazing song. And yeah, here we go. Start a Fire by Neighborhood Kids featuring Damage.
Burn the system down and start a fire. Marching down the street saying you invited. Hey, yo, Nico, come outside. Fist up in the air and put it higher. We the people gotta stay united. Burn the system down and start a fire. Marching down the street saying you invited. Fist up in the air and put it higher. We the people gotta stay united.
Then I defend the post, I just might dispose of these CEOs. They just gotta go eating the rich cause we dying of hunger pain. Swear that we living inside of the Hunger Games. This a monopoly playing a money game. You wanna wipe picket fence on a sunny day, huh? Your favorite rapper probably went to Diddy parties, It's decided we don't side with any parties, no. Republican, Democrat, this be the death of that. It's time to settle that. Molotov in my hand, make them all scared again. Collective consciousness, it's time to rise again. Rich in the Zionists, this is the final and end in the IOFN and the Zionists. You a lion in bed with liars and straight supplying with guns and violence. It's no surprise that we reach the lions, then light the fire, then we can rise again. They keep provoking our freedom, under the rubble we breathing. The people that gave me a reason, I will not stop till I free them. See the signs, they feed us lies and redefine where freedom lies. We need to rise, we can't comply with genocide. These greedy minds will suit and ties will meet the minds. Better watch your back because the people had enough. People been sleeping, now it's time to wake them all up.
Burn the system down and start a fire. Marching down the streets and you invited. Fist up in the air and put it higher. We the people gotta stay united.
Okay, first things first, free Gaza. I need Elon's body dropping. I need TNT in Congress. I need Luigi in my roster. Getting janitorial, got a little street sweeper. Big fan of dead leaders, VIP meet and greet em. Treat any money mo, how I treat my CEO like Bird, but all I can see now is rojo. Just the other day, I was scrolling on my phone though, trying to cope with the notion that I'm culpable. Saw the trolley problem at the POTUS with a locomotive. Band together first, then focus on your locomotive. 756, really it's a low total, come get in the mix. Teach you how to toe the pole, walking with a stick. Hits up from a stone's throw, since you love big tech. Got forward. Hit a 187 on a piggy if you wanna make a difference. SpaceX ain't the only ones with a mission. My team got the rockets out and used to try to catch them all. Trying to decimate the deficit down to the very last decimal. Look, I don't know how to balance a budget, but I know how to take every last ounce of blood out of your stomach. I feel like Neo will play with me. I ain't the one that said I am the sun. Blinded by rage, got bell on the side of my gun. Defiant, denying, defund, divine with the timing, compliant. I'm not the pious, go try me. I'm lighting them up. Say, give me the mic. I am live from the mud. What they may say, it's time to what the kids say, it's time to jump.
Burn the system down and start a fire. Marching down the streets and you invited. Fist up in the air and put it higher. We the people gotta stay united. Burn the system down and start a fire. Marching down the streets and you invited. Fist up in the air and put it higher. We the people gotta stay united.
And that's going to be a wrap for this video, folks. I know it was a little bit of a shorter one. Links to these 3 videos can be found in the details to this video. So, if you want to watch those videos for yourself, feel free. I encourage it. Otherwise, thank you all very much for watching, and here's what I would like for you to do. When your partner is off using the restroom or getting snacks from the kitchen, or your friend goes to the break room at lunch and they leave their phone behind, jump onto their phone, go onto YouTube, search Monday through Friday, this channel, and subscribe on your friend or your partner's phone. That way, you can help me boost my numbers, and then I become your friend's problem. Until then, thank you all very much for watching. I love each and every one of you, and I will see you again very soon. Bye.